Natasha.
I don't do that.
Hi, I'm
Mom,
Natasha.
let me do my intro.
Hi guys, today I'm here with my mom and we're gonna be doing a Q&A today.
We're not doing a Q&A. Hi guys, what's up? Natasha here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a special guest, my mom. We're quarantined, we're self-isolating. If you're not, you should be. And we have nothing to do at the house today. So we thought we would play a little game of Never Have I Ever, except we asked you guys to send in the scenarios because I was too lazy to look them up online. So
By the way, I do have things to do today.
Okay.
But we thought this would be fun.
Well, I needed to film and you
I have
procrastinating. That's, well, well, that's what you're doing.
No, we talked about it and I thought
Okay.
it'd be fun, but I'm just saying, I do have things to do.
Okay, anyways, so I made these cards. This one says I have, and then this one says I have not. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send us scenarios, and basically what we're gonna do is we'll just take turns saying the Never Have I Ever.
So wait, am I answering this or
So-
I'm just asking you?
No, you're asking both of us, but you get to pick the question.
okay.
And there's like a trillion, so you can scroll, you can do whatever you want.
Never have I ever snuck out.
You've never snuck out?
No, it's crazy to me that I know that you snuck out.
Did you know
That
when
you
I
snuck out?
But did you know how often I snuck out?
No. Lev eventually told me,
I don't even think Lev knows how much I snuck out.
and then you told me how much
Yeah.
you snuck out. But that, like, I would have been so scared to ever sneak out.
I was, and I never snuck out until the second semester of my senior year, and the first time I did, it was like a rush, and then I just...
Was it out the door or the window?
It was out of my, like, the deck,
Yeah.
and then I would sneak around the side, but then sometimes if...
But you'd go out your door?
I'd go out my door, but sometimes, here's the thing, Lev caught onto it for a while. So when you guys were out of town, I had to get past Lev. And the only way I could get past Lev was I would say, oh, I'm sleeping in mommy and papa's room. And then I would sneak out your window. Not the front, but the actual window. You know, I snuck out when Dylan took me to prom. I went to after prom and I snuck out.
What? Are you serious? Natasha!
I thought you knew that.
No, you never told
I
me
thought
that.
you knew that.
So I thought you were like, oh, she's so good. She's like, oh, just coming home after
you
prom.
want to know what I did?
Oh, is this gonna hurt me?
Oh my god, I'm
Oh.
gonna cry. I'm already crying.
Oh, this
Basically, my mom and my dad didn't want me to go to after prom. They weren't able to come to the pre-prom with me and the prom. They were both out of town. So my mom's best friend, Dylan, she came to pre-prom with me and like took photos and, you know, all that type of stuff. But basically the plan was I was gonna go to prom, and then when everybody went to the hotel before we went to after prom, Dylan was gonna come pick me up. So Dylan did pick me up and we came home, and then I said I was going to bed, and then like 15 minutes later I snuck out and I called an Uber, went back to the hotel, got on the party
Did we
bus,
not let you go to the after party?
No.
Papa said no, right?
I called an Uber, went back to the hotel before the party bus left, got on the party bus, went to the after prom, went back to the hotel, and then I was like, I'm not gonna sleep here, so then I came home at like whatever. But yeah, I thought you knew that.
Nope.
Oh, all right.
I'm just glad you're safe.
I am safe, I'm alive, and I didn't do anything dumb. It was actually very boring. I could have just stayed home and it would have been the same. Never have I ever disliked an actor I've worked with.
I have.
Disliked or just been annoyed with? Disliked, I don't.
I mean, I'm thinking annoyed, like I didn't enjoy working with them.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I've had that experience. I'm not naming names. And it's no one from Full House or Fuller House.
Never, I don't want to expose myself too much. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Oh.
When? With who? Where?
I've been in a lake and in the ocean.
Okay, that's where I was conceived.
No, it wasn't.
Somebody told me that. I don't
You
know.
were conceived in Montreal. So what about you? Where? In our pool? Don't tell me. Oh, I don't want to know these.
I was working out outside and everyone was out of town. I jumped to the pool in like my bra and underwear, and then I realized the bra that I was wearing, like I was like, oh my gosh, why am I getting it wet? So then I just ended up taking off my underwear and bra. So I was naked in the pool, but I didn't mean to go skinny dipping. It was just, it was one of those things that I was like,
yeah,
I
my
don't need
story's
my
more
clothes.
fun than yours.
Yeah, mine's not. Where'd you go skinny dipping? Oh, my pool. My by myself.
We went skinny dipping in St. Bart with
Oh,
Papa
that's
because it was
fun.
like a nude beach, but I was the one that took it all off and went in, and Papa didn't take his
I wouldn't expect
Speedos
him
off.
to.
And he was like, put
Yeah.
your suit back on. He was like, paparazzi's gonna take pictures of you. I was like, there's nobody here. It's an empty beach. Like there literally were
Right.
no people there. And he was so scared someone's gonna take a picture of me. I have a good story for this. Never have I ever texted the wrong person.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, I mean, I do all the time as well. Like, oops, sorry, meant for someone else. I have a story that happened last year. I have a very good friend named Trevor that I work with that is a producer. And so I was having some personal drama going on because the fires had happened at home. You guys were evacuated. I was out of town working. I was having a bit of an anxiety attack and did not know whether I could go to work. Then the next morning I was in a panic. Not something that happens that often to me. So I was texting him like, I'm feeling overwhelmed, these things are going on and I can't get a hold of my family and this and that, and I never heard from him. He never texted me back, and I was like, okay. I was like mentally getting prepared to still go to work. I was like, I can do this, I can do this. And then I realized that I had texted my shopping friend, Trevor, who works at a store in New York.
At the Gucci store?
At the Gucci store. Whenever I go to New York, if I'm going to that store, I text Trevor that works there, and then he helps me shop. And so I texted all his personal drama to Trevor in New York at Gucci, and he was awesome about it because he was like, are you okay? I don't know what I can do. And I realized I mixed up the Trevors, all worked out fine, and now I'm sharing this story.
That's hilarious.
But they were both super cool about it. That was a tough one.
Never have I ever laughed so hard I peed my pants.
Remember that time you were 8 years old and you peed on the bench at the car wash? I still don't understand that. As a parent, you were
still
eight.
had, no, I still
You
had,
were 8 and you sat on a bench and you just peed. You just peed because why? I don't know. You didn't say, Mommy, I have to go to the bathroom, or Papa, I have to go potty. Nothing. You just sat on the bench. You didn't even move, and you just heard like the water tinkling out and just peed.
No, I don't believe that. Like, I seriously don't, because I don't have any recollection of that.
You blocked it
None.
out.
I must have, because I seriously,
I wrote into a parenting site because I was like, my 8-year-old daughter peed on a bench for no reason, and what am I doing wrong?
I don't know about that one, honestly, but I do sometimes pee when I laugh. Like, I've done that.
Or jump rope a little bit.
I'm not like that. But that's because you're pregnant, so it's like looser down there.
Excuse me? No, it is not. Okay? No, it is not. And I do my Kegel exercises, so I do not even pee when I jump rope anymore.
Okay, next
Well,
question.
you have kids. Never have I ever tried to remove a wedgie in public. Who hasn't? Your butt eats everything you wear.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's something
I know.
you can't help.
In the gym,
Men,
it's like constant front and back. When I'm in leggings working out.
never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush. Ew, oh my gosh, ew, Mom.
I've used Papa's before.
Mm-mm, no, sir.
It's been a really, really long time, but back when
For
we were
what?
in our, I don't know, when we were
For
teenagers.
fun?
No, like if I was traveling and visiting him when he would live in Montreal.
There wasn't
or,
a CVS, you could've just...
Well, you're right there. And I'm like, we're leaving, and I'm like, I never packed my toothbrush, and I've used his before. I won't do it anymore, though.
Never have I ever talked to more than one guy at a time. I don't think I have. Just define talking.
Well, I was just gonna say you talk to everyone.
Right. But like,
Are you? But then you
before-
say you're not dating anyone. So
Because talking is different than like you're exclusively dating someone. Like I don't know. Okay, next question.
have I ever crapped my pants?
Ew. Have I ever crapped my pants? No. When? Ew. I'm not putting this on my channel.
Okay.
Never have I ever lied to my parents about being hungover. So the first time I ever drank, I went out with friends and
drank too much.
I drank too much, but I do remember when I got in, I entered through the side of the house because the only person that was home was Maxie. And I was literally so sick that when I got in, I just had to lay on the cold floor of our kitchen. So I laid down there, Boris came, and all of a sudden Max comes in and he's like, Tasha, what are you doing? And I was on the floor like laying like this, you know, Boris like half licking me. I'm just petting Boris, Max, like leave. So he was like, okay, whatever, that's weird. Went back to bed. I thought, okay, cool. He believed me. This is great. I wake up the next morning and he called my mom.
We asked, so what time did Natasha come home last night? And he was like, I don't know, but really late. And she looked so bad. I think she has the flu or something. I think she's sick, but she had like mascara all down her face. So Val and I look at each other after we hear this from Max and we're like, oh, she came home drunk.
I thought I had gotten away with it because we had texted, I think that day, and everything was like fine. You didn't act any weirder than normal.
Right, we didn't let Natasha know that we knew until we got home.
And so then 3 days later, you were even home for maybe a day and a half before we had gotten in an argument, and then you were like, come in my room, we need to talk about this and figure this out. And it had nothing to do with me going out. Like our argument was completely separate. And then in the middle of the argument, she was like rattling off a bunch of things I was doing wrong. You know, you have an attitude, you're getting drunk and you're going out. And I was just like, what? I did not know that she knew, and she waited to bring it up as ammo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was also a moment where your dad and I knew, based on the description that Max gave us, how hungover you were and how awful you felt. And we all know, if we've been there, if we've done that, how terrible it is. And it was one of those things where I'm like, we both had decided we don't need to immediately talk to you. We're gonna wait a few days, let it settle, so you can actually hear the conversation once you feel better. But we also hope that just the pain and suffering of a horrible hangover will help you never have one again.
And it was. Never have I ever gotten stitches / been to the ER. I've only had one stitch and it was the worst thing of my life. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I still have a
Oh my
scar.
gosh.
We had these things called bees, which are our blankets, and Lev took his bee and hit the Pam, and in slow motion I could just see it, and it hit me right at the top. I still have a scar there, and I remember like it didn't hurt me. I was just like whatever, but it must have like it slit a little bit of skin, and all of a sudden you could just see Lev like, oh my gosh, and he started bawling and ran upstairs, so sad, thought I was like gonna die. I almost did, but okay.
Never have I ever gotten a tattoo.
Mom is a tramp stamp.
I don't have a tramp stamp. It is not a tramp stamp.
That's weird.
No, it is not in the middle of my lower back.
It's on your butt. It's on the crack.
No, it's not on the crack, and it's not in the middle.
Where is it? It's just on your butt?
No, it's on my hip.
Okay, show.
No.
Why? You're embarrassed because it's your butt?
I'm not embarrassed. I just don't show it to people.
I don't have a tattoo. Never will I get one either.
And I'm getting another one, a very small one.
She will?
Yeah, with Jody.
Yeah. Never have I ever been on a blind date. Would you ever, if you like, back then, if like you didn't marry Papa as soon as you did, would you have ever gone on a blind date?
I don't think so. I'm too nervous.
So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. She's gotta go. We're currently quarantined, so if you guys have any fun video ideas for us, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Freak.